Before we get started with the video, I just wanted to put out a self-own. I thought I recorded the video, and then I looked over at OBS after I was done talking, and I realized one small problem. I failed to hit the record button. Anyways, take two, action. So, much requested by the Sea of Thieves community, including the legendary Captain Falcor, the developer update videos have returned with Drew, so that is fantastic news. And I'll have Drew's video, the developer video, below in the description section if you want to go check it out yourself. So the big to-do is regarding what's coming up this week, November 14th. We're getting an update to Season 14, much needed update. And I'm very happy about this great news. We're finally going to get the traps, the ability to hang off the ledges of ships, as well as the ledges of cliffs. And we're getting the disguises back, so that's great. Quick switching has been removed. Players will no longer be able to sneak under for the damned in order to steal loot out of the vault. I mean, I get it, we're pirates, but you're not supposed to be able to do that. So I'm glad that's getting patched. There's also going to be some new monthly rewards we're going to get. Gold and doubloon bonuses for playing the first week of the update, along with a Voyage of Luck. And for Pirate Legends, we're going to get a legendary Voyage of Luck. There's also discussion by Drew when it comes to player safety, game security efforts. Players are going to be banned for attempting to wield giant items. That's interesting. I didn't see anything about that. So I am glad that we have some improvements in that regard. And I guess cheating reports are down because I guess the system that they've put in place over the past few months is working. At least I hope it's actually working when it comes to quote-unquote player safety and game security. Now, regarding what's coming in December, some things we already know about. The mimic darts are coming to the blowpipe. I did a separate video about that, along with the trolley promotion. If you're interested, feel free and check out that video. Drew talked about changes to Safer Seas. That's also happening in the December update. They added Safer Seas a year ago, and they're going to make some changes to it. And I kind of disagree with the changes. So the reputation is currently capped at 40, but it's going to be lowered from 40 down to 25 for gold hoarders, order of souls, merchants. On the flip side, they're going to boost the gold and reputation payouts from 30% to 100%. Players over level 25 will still be able to earn 100% gold, but they'll no longer be able to earn any further reputation. So I'm curious about how this is going to apply to players that want to rank up the Plunder Pass in Safer Seas. Will you still be able to do that following the December update? I honestly don't know. That's a question that we'll have to ask Drew. I hope that that will be the case because I know a few people that prefer going into Safer Seas in order to rank up their Plunder Pass instead of braving the high seas. A few weeks ago, I made my Improving Safer Seas video where I talked about things I would like to see done to Safer Seas to improve it, especially for the PvE-only pirates, because most of us are PvE, PvP. We do a little bit of both in high seas, but there are definitely players out there that prefer Safer Seas. The two things that a lot of players want in Safer Seas are the ability to have their own captain ships in Safer Seas, even if it's like a separate set of captain ships specifically only available in Safer Seas. They just want to be able to buy and have their own captain ships in Safer Seas, and the ability to sell to the sovereigns in Safer Seas. So it's unfortunate that those two changes are not coming to Sea of Thieves when it comes to Safer Seas, but maybe that'll be a change that Drew and the rest of Rare will consider making the Safer Seas somewhere in the future. But if we go by their direction for Safer Seas in the December update, it feels like they're trying to push people out of Safer Seas as fast as possible into high seas. But the problem is when you're going out of Safer Seas into high seas, if you're a new pirate, yeah, there's a lot of players in high seas that have way more experience than the new pirates. Like, not just months worth of experience, but years of experience. And they're getting cooked in the high seas. So, yeah, I can understand why there's a lot of players that just don't want to have to deal with that in high seas. and they'd rather just stay in safer seas, even if it meant lower gold and lower reputation. And once again, I disagree with them lowering the caps from 40 down to 25 when it comes to the various factions. But it is nice that you'll be able to earn more gold, like 100% of the gold and 100% of the reputation from 0 to 25. But after 25, it's gold only in safer seas. But overall, happy that the developer videos are back. I'll have it linked below in the description section once again. And looking forward to finally getting some of that content for Season 14 that we've been waiting for since the launch of Season 14 a few weeks ago. Like the traps, ledge and ship hanging, and the return of the disguises. That's going to be awesome. So it's good to see that finally added weeks later. And we also got some Twitch drops coming up this weekend. As we get closer to the weekend, I'll do a separate video going over the Twitch drops, FYI. Your thoughts, views, and opinions regarding the developer update as well as changes planned for Safer Seas. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Feel free and let us know below in the comments section.